Starlight Sunset fans, we are at Clear Lake Park on Lake Lavon, just outside of Princeton, Texas. Another Corps of Engineer lake. I think this is the last one that I've been able to find on this lake. So we will show you around this park and be here for the weekend. Follow along. I got the camp set up right out on site number 9, out on the point. Beautiful view of the lake. If you look at this map, it shows you number 9 and number 10, 11 right out on the point. Beautiful view from the front porch. Was able to catch a little bit of the sunset the first night, Friday night. And then just sitting with a little breeze coming through, kept the mosquitoes away, and was able to just enjoy the lights reflecting off the lake, just enjoying life. Then I noticed that the sky was getting really bright behind me. There was a large cloud with the moon, which was almost full, trying to break through. And whenever it came out, it was extremely bright and lit up the whole lake. You could see the waves rippling on the water. It was just a beautiful night. The next morning, the moon had moved to the other side of the camper. It was just a gorgeous morning. Nice and cool, a little breeze. Kept everything really nice. And then, as I was going around the lake looking, I noticed that there was going to be a new spectacular sunrise coming. And sure enough, right over the clump of little trees out in the lake, it started peeking through the limbs, and it turned into a gorgeous morning. This was probably one of the best weekends that I've had as far as catching sunrises and sunsets. It was just great everywhere around. Good morning, everyone. We got the hammock set up. Chair was set up this morning and over watching the lake as the sun came up, which it actually came up behind me, but that's what you were seeing earlier this morning. So now it's time to get this party started, get some food going. And as normal, we have the Oscar Mayer. I think we'll do a little bit of hash browns and eggs, fried eggs this morning. And I'll come back to you whenever we get her going. Nothing like a good sizzle in the morning. Get the day going. All right, now all ready to go. There's what's for breakfast. We are going to go right over here. Got our chair set up in the shade. And there's the view from the breakfast table. Now we'll do a little drive through the park, show you where everything's at. They're not using the gatehouse at this time. Over to the right, out of the picture frame, is one of the camp hosts that watch everybody that comes through. So the gate's open. Whenever you come in to go to the campsite, you're going to take the first right. And if you notice in the clouds, or the sky, the clouds and stuff, is a little different than earlier when I was filming. I actually filmed this part of it the day before. I like to come to the park, go through the park, just to figure out where my campsite is and which angle that I need, or which direction I need to come in from to be able to set up my own back my camper in. And as you will notice, a lot of this video has voiceover because I had an extreme sore throat and a cough that I couldn't get rid of, and it was hard to film and be able to talk during the video. There's your group shelter over here. It's all closed up right at the moment. Gates open at 10 a.m. in the morning. They close at 10 a.m. at night. So if you come in after 10, if you're already camped here and you come in after 10, the camp host told me that you could actually park in the circle right by the gate and walk in. Here's site number 1. It's a little ways away from the lake, but it's got a really nice view. Some nice sunsets. Most of these sites along the outside don't have any shade, but like number 17, it's real nice shaded. All of this inside loop is really nice, which are all covered in trees. And then the outside, starting with number 3 that we've already passed, number 5, 7, all of these are pretty much right out in the sun. So at one campground, or one camp spot over here, what was kind of odd was you had number 9 and then number 10 was in the odd number side, but I think that was because they didn't have room to place it right here between the bathroom and number 8, so they just added it over. All of these others are just really nice spots right out on the water. A little bit of a traffic jam here this morning, but we're making it through. One set of bathrooms with showers, 2 stalls in each one, 2 bathroom stalls and 2 shower stalls, and one of their camp posts here. Site 14 is really nice because you're starting to get away from everybody, and you have all of this extra room for yourself. Then if you really want to be away from everybody, these are the 2 sites here, 15 and 16. You are out by yourself. It's a little bit of shade, but not a lot. All of these clouds are going to burn off a little bit later on today, and it's going to be hot for the rest of the weekend. So we're going to drive around to the boat ramp now. Dumpster here. The dump station's closed. Each one of these has water, sewer, and electricity. They are all 30 amp sites, so you kind of got to look at that if you got a 50 amp, if you need a 50 amp system. But we will drive out and go over to the boat ramp. Here's the road leading down to the boat ramp. This park has been closed for the past 2 years because of COVID and part of shortage of hosts. So parts of it, like this parking over here, still in pretty rough shape and it's closed off. But I've been out here 3 weeks ago and then this weekend, and this weekend's actually they're starting to catch up on it and get everything under control. Still going to take a little while, just because you can't do this overnight. There's just way too much land and facilities to take care of, but it's coming along pretty well. Got your boat ramp here. Three-lane boat ramp. Nice little area just to hang out right outside there. Plenty of parking for your truck and trailer. And there's a fishing pier that's right up here. The only problem is that we haven't had rain in 2 months, 2.5 months, so the lake's down pretty bad, and I don't know if you can see it through the GoPro, but there's not much water under the fishing pier right at the moment. But it looks like a pretty nice place to go hang out and just watch the world go by. Plenty of parking here as well. And then we circle back out and you're headed back out towards the gate. The day use area in this park is closed. Like I said, the whole place has been closed for 2 years. They're still trying to get everything under control. My understanding was that they plan on having the day use area back working next spring. So then you'll be able to come out and just hang out for the day and enjoy time with the family and sit around and watch the boats go by. Bring your kayak out, and then we're back at the gate and headed out. Saturday night was able to catch another beautiful sunset. It was great right from behind the camp. I hope you enjoyed this video, and another sunrise coming up. As for now, starlight sunsets going down.